12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Play. Hey guys, welcome back to Vampyr.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
This is post commentary. I had recorded this entire session without hitting the record button. So here we are. Post commentary. I don't do it often, but sometimes I do. So I had decided I'm gonna change my outfit. Best part of post commentary is I can skip the loading screens for you. But we're off. We got a letter from Lady Ashbury, and she wants us to come by her place because the club, they want us to see them. We're being summoned by the Ascalon Club, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, it's kind of nuts. Alright, and off we go. And being a vampire, best way to leave a building is from the second story. So, there's a lot of running around that I just kind of give you the cliff notes of. Interestingly, the state of the city has kind of changed. So all the districts are serious now. So Prewin is out a lot. And there's actually some vampires roaming around as well. And they'll be fighting. So the 2 guys in the back are fighting. See? There's a beast. There's one of the big bestial ones. And he's fighting the vampires. He's fighting Prewin. But of course I hit him, so now he's following me. He doesn't like it when I hit him with my sword. But he seems perfectly content to leave me alone now. And I'm like, oh geez. See, those are a version of Vampyr as well, according to the preview stuff. Like, there's nothing that isn't like a vampire in this story. So if it's supernatural, it's a vampire. But their version of vampire is quite a wide. There's a wide definition. Like we're in Ekon, which is kind of the hybrid vampire, where they're more the sophisticated classical vampires. You know, Dracula's one of these. Here's an interesting one. This seems to be our creator,
For the earth
who manifests.
the harvest is upon us.
Stay away, whoever you are.
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen.
You're oddly aggressive all of a sudden.
I am
the
not
famished
your
queen.
champion.
But of course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain.
So he's saying that he created us.
Do not succumb to.
Silence! I dismiss you now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence! I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
And then there's the Scowl, who are the lower breed that are more primal. Then there's the beasts that they're kind of like werewolves, but they're not, because they're actually vampires. It's kind of odd that they did it like that. But I guess that means that they get to steer clear of the classic werewolves versus vampire thing.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
So, I didn't realize, I was trying to find a way around to this area. So I ended up running around for like 20 minutes. So there's some interesting combat that I ended up doing. I've leveled up a bit, so I'm a lot more powerful than I used to be. Like, that guy, he just explodes. It's kind of nuts. But I like my setup now. With the coagulation, the claws, healing, blood spear, and then blood cauldron as my ultimate. I think it's a good little setup. It kind of goes with my play style and makes some sense to me. I might actually swap out blood spear because I don't use it a lot, because it costs too much. But watch this guy. I do blood cauldron on him, and without striking him once. Alright, well, okay, I hit him once and he just explodes. Which is kind of nuts. See, now I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go, But I was running around for like 20 minutes. It's crazy. But here's where we fought. We fought that first Scowl. And now they're a pre-win here. And the blood that was on the floor has been cleaned up, which is kind of an interesting little detail. But it hasn't been cleaned up too well, because you can still obviously see it. Hey, don't do that. But yeah, all kinds of craziness is going on. The city is a complete chaos. When pre-win and vampires are just fighting openly in the streets, things are going kind of crazy. I think I'm actually getting pretty good at the combat too, which is nice. Now that, I'm near the end of the game, I'm actually finally getting used to the combat. Remember when these beasts used to scare me? Like that one guy down in the sewers whose name I can't remember now. Now I'm strong enough that they're not really a big deal. Obviously his sounds are taken from a bear. But they kind of overlap each other and are a little weird. But yeah, his sound design is taken from a bear. Pretty obviously. Which is good inspiration for that. But as you can see from me fighting, I do not use the blood spear very much. See, and here's the guy. I hit him. I don't even touch him once. And he just explode. Oh no. He's like, I will teleport, and then, pff, oh jeez. And I did like 20 minutes of running around. I could just slice right through the debris. I felt so stupid. Just like, oh my god, really? And it's like, yeah, really. I'm trying to figure out which way I'm supposed to go. So it's definitely that way. Ooh, goodies. More goodies. And then we've got a good fight between a pretty powerful Eka and pre-win guys. And I was hoping that we could just, you know, pal around and be fine. But he seems to be hostile to me. Gross. Why you gotta be like that? Yeah, and that attack is really kicking my butt this first attempt. That one where he downs me is really annoying. And it's not an attack that I seem to have. Because my blood spear does not do the same thing. And it doesn't even look the same. Seeing, I was one hit off. But I can skip cutscene. I can skip loading screens for you guys. So now I'm letting the pre-win kind of do their work. Then I'm like, okay, shifting strategy. Let's just take them out, get them out of the way. Because they don't seem to be particularly useful anyway. I mean, they're level 19 when the guy's 23, so I mean, how useful are they gonna be? The funniest thing is actually how I beat this guy. You'll see in a second here. But it's a very Indiana Jones move, and you'll get that when you see it. I just pull out my gun and start shooting. And now he dead.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Oh, that's so great. When you live 1,000 years, you can get some nice things.
Dr. Reed, welcome.
Hello.
How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the
hello.
circumstances.
Yes. Death and
I'm
affliction
doing
seem
okay. How are
prevailing
you?
themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Sure do.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
Oh, I'm very disturbed.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet
Especially
with a
since I invited you
haunting
here.
Dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Oh,
excuse my
she's getting
behavior,
She's getting
I tend to tease
sassy
my
now.
friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter
No.
was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes.
No.
For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
My sister Mary,
Crazy.
she was made a vampire
How have
the
you
same
been?
way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force.
By you.
For those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
In the
Oh,
end, she
putting him on
implored me
blast.
to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I swear I did not intend that.
Yeah, well, we
If
didn't,
only I had
so...
known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
I felt this power radiating like an
Because
aura
he's like
every
super
time he
uber
appeared.
crazy.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century
He's a super
ago.
badass.
I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding.
I have suspicions.
All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all,
See, I'm a
it was
super
you who
vampire.
invited
That's
me
why
to
I'm the
settle
most
this
important.
urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury to
Please do
Yeah.
not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I.
Like the weather.
Now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house
Okay.
is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
I kind of love that little detail where she's like, I like the smell of tea. It makes
So,
her kind
my
of a weirdo.
Why, truly,
I like
did
it.
you invite me here?
I've been asked
See,
to deliver
I don't know
an
about the
official
framing.
invitation
The
to meet
framing
the
of this
Ascalon
scene
Club.
makes it seem like they're gonna start making out.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we're
It's super
close.
weird.
The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at
Lame.
all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a
Is it,
powerful
though?
and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Oh,
Who
sexism.
are they? Really?
They are the embodiment
doesn't
of
mind.
vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
Will they fight the guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Fergal, that's the guy we fought.
Should I trust them?
Of course not.
Yep, I
Do not
killed him.
misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior.
Perhaps.
The most important rule is to show them due respect.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be
Yeah,
powerful
right?
allies in this current situation.
Oh. Or they could be super bad enemies.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material.
Uh-huh.
They must have found out what happened to your sister.
Because...
Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the
Oh, so they're
imposed
into
the
vampire
club's law.
eugenics
You
too?
have no
That's
choice,
too
Jonathan.
bad.
Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon
Oh,
Club may be
jeez.
the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is
I feel like I
Lord
should know that
Redgrave
name, but I
is the
totally
founder
don't.
and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight
Many.
who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite, But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Priwen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
They're going
Will
on
the Guard of
vampire
Priwen and
jihad.
the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Priwen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
I think I saw them kill
It'd
an
be
Ekon
pretty
on the way to your house.
crazy.
They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
I guess so.
You should flee then.
They
Leave
sure
London,
are.
the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation
super
gets
crazy.
too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I
Ooh,
must
suggestive.
ask. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
Will I ever discover the identity of
Well,
my maker?
maybe.
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire.
Probably
Most
not.
clones fled England long ago.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise.
For a second there, I was like, should I ask,
now,
was it you?
must go
But
to
then
the
that's a
Ascalon
stupid
Club
question.
and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find
See,
me
doesn't
here
this
if you
look like
need
they're
me.
gonna make out?
I shall conduct
Kinda looks like
inquiries
they're
alone.
they're like
and we can then
gonna
share our
kiss.
discoveries.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I
Hooray!
appreciate the advice.
And these
I
dark
must prepare
hours.
myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian
So how do
considerations as to the
vampires run
natural order of
everything?
things.
Wouldn't people start asking questions when the Earl of
Jonathan.
Bristol is still there
Promise
in
me you'll be
200
careful.
years?
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
So... See, I don't understand. Is her heart going faster than normal? I mean, I think it is. Hey guys, I'm Alex. You know, the guy from the videos. So, I just wanted to thank you for watching the video all the way through. You know, it's a lot of work. I appreciate it. So, you know, thank you for your view, maybe your subscription. So you can subscribe right in the bottom corner there. Then you'll be updated. Make sure to ring that notification bell, because you know subscriptions seem to mean nothing on YouTube anymore. But hey, so then over here you'll see a video that you might like, since you watched this video all the way through. Other than that, have a great day. I hope that you watch more. I'd love to see you again. We do stream, so keep an eye out for that. Announcements will be on the channel, my Twitter, all that stuff. All the information is on the overlay. Other than that, enjoy your stay on 6th Street.